What's going on, YouTube? I am driving my 2018 Ram 2500. I really got to show you guys my truck, but today is not what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about where I get fuel from. I live in Frederick, Maryland. Most of the time you would go to Shell station, assuming that they probably bring, you know, maybe a number 2 diesel, or they have a higher, is it Cetane? I don't know how to say the word, maybe I need to look that up. But diesel at Shell is at $2.97. I'm gonna go down to Southern States. That's where I normally get my diesel from. So Shell was $2.97 for diesel. It's not bad. Like, some people think that diesel's still $4 a gallon, because whenever I tell people I have a diesel truck, they're like, oh man, you must have a lot of money because diesel's like $4 a gallon. I was like, that's just not true. So Southern States, they advertise that they have premium diesel. I've been using that diesel for a long time. I've had no problems. And in my truck, I mean, I get pretty consistent fuel economy. I mean, on the highway, I can easily get 22, 23 miles a gallon. So let's go ahead and see what the fuel price is at Southern States to see how much difference it is from Shell. All right, so we're pulling up right now. Diesel is going to cost $2.99. So for 2 extra cents, you can definitely know you're getting a premium diesel. I don't get their gas here. I mean, I'm pretty sure their gas is probably about the same as everywhere else, but as you can see the sign there, let me see if I can zoom in for you. So 50 Cetane, is that how you say that word? And that's basically like called a premium diesel. The sign up at the top there, right there, says premium diesel. So that's where I get my diesel from. So I'm going to get some diesel. I'm not going to fill up today. I'm just going to probably put a half a tank. If you haven't seen my last video, I'm actually trading this truck in on the new 19 Ram. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you better do it right now. Things are about to get real. But here's my truck. I have the lighter interior with this Canyon Brown, I think it's called. This truck is very, 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 very nice. I love this interior. I would get a Laramie again, especially if they had like this color. I love this interior. Here's the front of my truck. I've done a few modifications. I'll do an in-depth for you guys in the near future. I have a painted housing for my headlights. I use this little stubby antenna. Mine is through, I have no idea what that says anymore. I forgot what this is. I'll look up on Amazon and let you guys know. I did add these steps. These are going to be the GAWR Rhino steps, and they're pretty good steps. I had them in the winter time, so they haven't rusted or anything. These are, of course, your stock tires. And as always, it's going to be a Cummins diesel. And then I did add this what's this bed cover called? This is a Truxedo bed cover. And then you guys can see my, whatever you call that, gooseneck package. And I have my camera for my bed. There you go. Alright, so I have my kids with me. Say hi.
Hi.
So the purpose of my video today, I'm doing kid duty today, is really to show you guys where I got fuel from, but also to show you guys the fuel economy for my truck, and also show you the fuel economy with my trailer hooked up too. So I want to do these videos before the new truck comes, and show you guys the comparison between this 800 pound-feet of torque, 370 horsepower Cummins versus the high output, which is going to have the 373 gears. I'm pretty interested to see. So let me show you guys where my starting point is going to be. So I'm going to start right here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my fuel. All right, so let's do this one. So we're starting now. So once it restarts, we'll go ahead and drive, and I'll see you guys when I get to the destination. Alright, so I've almost gone 5 miles, and I'm almost getting 24 MPG. Now, my truck's not deleted, just so you guys know that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the same position when I get the fifth wheel, but when I leave the dealership where it's actually stored at, I'm going to kind of show you guys how long it takes me to get up to speed. So stay tuned for that. And then when I get ready to take it back to the storage lot, I'll start from the same spot that I just started from just now. And again, it's about 15 minutes from where I was at, just to kind of give us a good comparison. But look at that, I was getting close to 24 miles to the gallon. I'm basically doing 23.9, and I'm probably going to hit a little bit of, there's not any inclines, but there's a few, you know, hills going this way, so it might end up in the 23 range. But this truck gets really good gas mileage with that 342, and it's not bad with towing. I know a lot of people say towing with the 342s is a difference, but I'm looking forward to towing with the 373 in a new truck to see if there is a difference. So stay tuned for that. But when I get the new truck, I'm going to do the exact same route, so just stay tuned for that, and we will see how these trucks compare. All right, so we're almost here, about to pull into the dealership. So we store our fifth wheel at the dealership we bought it at. They actually were very, very, very generous to throw into the deal some more perks to our purchase, and they gave us it was 6 months free of storage, I believe it was. So that worked out really nicely. My wife didn't want to buy it, and that was like one thing to help push her over the edge to get this bad boy. Oh wow, is that the new Montana? That thing is beautiful, if you can see it. I don't even know what that is. Wow, that looks good. That's a toy hauler, actually. I think that's a if you can see, my goodness, I think that's a Grand Design. It looks like a toy hauler, so it's a Momentum, actually. There you go, there's a Momentum. Look really good. All right, let's go find our fifth wheel, and then let me make a U-turn. It's probably over here. All right.
Is this our RV?
Nope, that's not ours. We don't have a Volani. We don't have a Reflection. We have a Cougar. So we finished at 25.2 MPG, and that was averaging about 48 miles an hour. It was a 15-minute and 47-second drive at 12.6 miles. So that's, again, this is a 8,000-pound truck, and on the highway you can get some ridiculous fuel economy. And again, if I were to average this out, it'll probably be more on the lines of maybe like 23. Because the route that I'm on is really good, and the temperatures right now are really good too. So it's not really hot, it's not really cold. The truck was already warmed up. But without further ado, this is our fifth wheel. I'm going to check the tires. What I love about storing it with them is that they always plug it in for me. So they always get the batteries charged up, and then they just kind of check everything. Let me show you guys something I did when we left one of the campsites. I actually was taking the what do you call it, picnic table with me. So I unfortunately damaged that side, but it's not really bad actually. I actually bent it out a lot, and I'm probably gonna do a little bit more into the season. But everything looks good. I'm just gonna go ahead and check the tires, make sure that they have air. They're at least air up to 80 psi, and then we'll go ahead and get to it. Okay, so we can't check the tires. I completely forgot that I took my GVWR out of my fifth wheel. So instead of doing the air here, I'll have to do it later. I'm not going that far. I'm just going 15 miles. And so we'll just have to drop the ball in the truck. Now, I don't believe that it's required, but I just do it just for like a longevity thing. I like the idea of having it greased that way over time. It doesn't wear out prematurely. But I actually use a Kingpin grease for this too, just to kind of give it that sticky. If you put like, let's see this. So that's the grease that I use, and I was using this instead. I can't remember. This is kind of like This is kind of like a bearing grease. This grease is just it's too soft. You need something a little sticky to kind of stick on there. So yeah, that's what I use. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, and then we'll go ahead and get down the road. And if you guys want, I'll show you yet another video of me hooking up this thing to show you how easy it is. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, so I'm gonna hook up the Reese Goose box. Normally my wife helps me with this, but she had a few things she had to take care of today. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys the camera here. I didn't show that to you last time. I told you I was, I completely forgot. So let's do this. Alright, so this is the camera. And so I'm just going back in. So the new Rams, you have to check it out, but they have an action arrow. I may have to lift it up just a slight here.
Take it out now.
All right, let me help out real quickly. All right, I'm off center just slightly. I gotta move over just a hair. So here we go. That should be my hair right there. Oh, there we go. I gotta turn it off, sorry guys. Might be it. Oh, I rolled back a little bit. Hold on.
Yep, I told you that you need to get out.
So I'm still off center just a little bit. So this is my second attempt. It's because you guys are on camera. I always get it on the first try. But here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna back into it. This is it right here. Yep, I'm right under it. Here, I'm just gonna let it roll back. That should be good right there. If you want to take a look at it, I'll bring you with me. So, you don't have to have it perfect, as you can see here. Let's drop it down a little bit. It should catch it. So let's try it. So now I gotta hit retract in front. I'll show it to you now. So you saw how it caught? I mean, I was probably about a quarter, maybe even a half an inch off. Could have even been 2 inches personally, but now you see the truck is squatting. So all I gotta do now is hit retract all. And hit enter. And now all this is gonna do is gonna drop it on that ball there. Let's not forget to put our mirrors in tow. So this probably will be the last time this truck tows this fifth row. So it's good to catch it all one last time. All right, so we're ready to go. The kids are strapped in their seat belts. The fifth wheel is strapped in. We pushed the legs up. I did not air up the Reese Goose box. Oh crap. So the Reese Goose box is showing it has air. I'm gonna move it and see if it stays the same. If it stays the same, if not, we'll put air in it. So what's up? Good morning. Well, now it's good afternoon. So this is the next day. I'm actually, I gotta get the trailer out of the road. Oops, sorry. I'm just gonna, actually this is where we started last time. So if you remember last time, we started right at this point. So I have the trailer hooked up to the truck. I got it in tow haul mode, diesel exhaust brake. I'm gonna lock it into 6th gear. That way you guys can just check out these nice shift points. I may speed up the time. So, just because I don't want this video to be 45 minutes long. But, as I mentioned yesterday, what I'm gonna do today is see how this truck does in terms of fuel economy empty, and then unload, and then of course load it. Now my trailer is about 12,000 pounds. I ordered a brand new 2019 Ram, 1,000 pound-feet of torque, 370 rear end. This truck has a 342. So today is a really good test to see how these trucks compare in terms of fuel economy. I know who the winner is going to be. I do know that, but I want to know for sure. I will definitely try to keep the camera on as long as I can. Sometimes if I have an incoming call or something, it kind of messes with me. Let me put my seatbelt on. Now the truck is warmed up like it was yesterday. I have a little bit less fuel than the day before, but it's not much less, so this should be a good comparison. All right, here we go. I didn't even reset. My bad, guys. Here we go. I reset now. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I've seen like 6 or 7 fifth wheels and toy haulers today, and I tell you, these guys that are towing the trailer, they're towing with Ram trucks, a few Ford trucks here and there, but mostly dually Rams. That's what I see the most of. So I'm going to be quiet here because, as I mentioned, I'm just going to be quiet for most of this trip. That way you guys I can speed up the time, and that way you guys can see this. So let's go ahead and get after it. GVWR. So this is basically going to be the exact same route that we did the other day. If you remember, I pulled in right here. We saw that momentum by Grand Design. And I stopped it right about, well, actually I stopped it inside the service area, but we got it to 12.1 MPG. That's not bad, guys. That's really good. When I went down to Florida, I'll tell you the truth, I was doing about 9. I'll be even more truthful. I was doing like 7 to 9. But again, I was doing 80 miles an hour the entire way down there too. So that's just a little secret. I don't really tell people that, but I don't recommend you go that fast. But it was only 40. It was actually 32 degrees outside. So my tires probably weren't even getting up to any high temperatures or anything like that. So, but hey, that will complete this vlog. And hey, if you have not had a chance yet, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It will help me out a ton. I hope that this content is good. If you have any other ideas for me of things you want me to do, I'll be more than happy to test it out to see if I can. But until the next time, thank you guys. Have a good day.